Just magic hands, guys. Touch me once, straighten it right out. Kristy Ashley.
Hi everybody, my name is Kristy Ashley.
Hi Kristy!
What I do for a living is I'm a massage therapist. Exactly. Well, what's funny is, being a massage therapist, it's kind of crazy to go hurt yourself. And meaning that I thought it was going to be really cool back in May. And I bought a motorcycle on May 22nd. Total May 23rd. Well, when I did that, I broke my left hand and my wrist. And I was like, well, that's not a smart thing to do for a massage therapist. So about 5 days after surgery, I'm in my office and I'm doing one-arm massage. No, not one-arm massage. Well, it is funny, too, because I have a rare diagnosis. Since I had the accident, I have a little syndrome going on with my left hand. It's called Tourette's hand. So if you piss me off, it starts smacking the shit out of you. But I don't have any control, and I'm not responsible because I have Tourette's hand.
Lucky you.
Yeah, lucky me for sure. Exactly. Well, in my office when I'm doing massage therapy, a lot of interesting things come up. No, not happy endings. I don't do that. But, in my office, you're sitting there working with a client, I do medical massage therapy, so a lot of my clients will ask me stuff like they're worried about shrinking as they get older with osteoporosis. And I said, are you kidding me? I have to wear boots to stand up tall enough to see you. I'm only 5'1" tall. When I shrink with osteoporosis, I'm going to be an Oompa Loompa. I just pray to God to roll into a chocolate river, okay? That's all I want. Well, then some of my clients will say, well, can you rub 20 pounds off of me? I'm like, I wish to God I could. I'd be a millionaire by now. Well, they're like, well, what do you suggest we do? What do you do? And I said, well, I'll drink Slim Fast. But personally, I think they need to come up with something called Slim Real Fast. Okay? I want to drink a can and be like, damn, I just dropped 20 pounds. And that would be awesome. Unfortunately.
Go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Go there.
Well, you know what? When I have a client on the table, they were sitting there and the music played. Well, what happens if my client gets gas? Okay?
No.
I'm sitting there working on them and everything like that. They think they're being quiet, but I can smell it, okay? My eyes are watering and everything. I'm like, oh, please, God, let me get out of here. Well, on the flip side of that, what happens if I get gas? All right, the music's playing and everything else. I'm hoping it's loud enough they can't hear me. So I kind of run to the foot of the table and I'll let out. And I'll be like, I'll blame it on the client, right? And they blame me. And I'm like, that's okay, honey. It happens to other people. And they're like, God, did I do that? Well, it's so funny because, I grew up in the city. And, I grew up, you have to cut the grass. You just push mower. Well, I moved out to the country about 3 years ago. It's a whole different ballgame. So I went from a push mower to a riding lawnmower to a big Kubota tractor. Well, remember, I'm 5'8" tall. I need a step ladder to get on it, first of all. Well, after months of training with the people that actually own the equipment, they left me on my own. So anyway, I'm out there one day driving around, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. They're going to be so proud of everything I can do. You ever get that feeling, though, that something or someone is behind you? Well, I latched onto the trampoline, and I'm dragging it across the field. I'm like, oh, my God, how the hell did this happen? I was slinking off, and you know what? Actually, it did land in a more level spot than it was to start with. That's a true story, actually.
Your buddy Bob.
Yeah. Well, since I have my motorcycle accident and stuff like that, people talk about that, women and driving. Well, I understand, why men get upset with women who drive, because I am a woman driver. Since I've had my car, the check engine light's been on, but I don't pay attention to that. I just close my left eye and act like it's not there, okay? And if I hear a noise in the engine, I just turn the radio up, Well, I think that should qualify me for a handicap sticker, because when I'm driving, I'm half blind and deaf at the time. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, I think that would work.
Yeah, stress disorder.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Since we had our accident with the motorcycle, it seems like every time I get a vehicle with a temporary tag, something happens. Got the motorcycle, bought it May 22nd, total May 23rd. Then I moved up, bought myself a Jeep Cherokee. Still had the temporary tag on it, Driving around with my girl here, you know what happens? The damn deer hits the thing. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? This is only like 7 months after the first accident. I'm like, it's something with freaking temporary tags. I ain't gonna do that shit no more. Well, you know, it's the whole thing with driving. You know, if you go to, I don't know if there's anybody out there that has to drop kids off of school or do anything like that, but honestly, that's like a game of Survivor. It's outwit, outlast, outdrive. Okay? Drive around, you know, these people are like vicious in the morning, drive around and drop people off school. Yeah, hell yeah. So it's like you remember them too. And like, oh, that's that son of a bitch that cut me off yesterday. So, bright sunny morning, the thing to do is have a compact mirror with you and you blind their ass and then drive around and say, hell with you. Okay? Well, you know, for all people that have kids, I know Mike left earlier, but he's talking about having kids and everything. My son's 17. Well, personally, I think there should be, you know, when you have your kids like that, there should be a day that you get to decide whether or not you want to let them live, okay? Because they'll drive you crazy. I think all parents should have a shirt that says, I'm a stupid, and point to the kid, you know? They think they know everything, they don't need you for anything. And then my son comes up to me one day and says, Mom, please, he gets on his knees, please take me over to this girl's house. And then before that, he said, would you buy me a box of condoms? I'm like, are you out of your mind? I'm not going to be a grandma right now, honey. I don't even know what you're talking about. Exactly. You need to lock him up. And thank God he's getting ready to go to college. Oh, Lord. Well, anyway, since the accident and the driving is not only the motorcycle, it's a temporary tag on the Jeep Cherokee. Well, now, after all this shit, I have post-traumatic stress disorder. I ain't lying. All the way down here, I'm driving, you know, I'm always looking around like, what the hell's going to happen, you know? Well, a damn cat ran over. I'm like, God! You know, she's like, it's just a cat. Sometimes I do that and I'll be driving around and it'd be a damn mailbox. Like, God! Well, it's a mailbox. Yeah, one day I was driving by and I saw a cloud go by. I'm like, God! You know, I'm like, damn, I went to go down to get some damn vitamin for all this shit.
But that's a true story.
True story, yeah, exactly. Well, you know, a lot of guys got there, you know, it's funny because a lot of my clients will tell me, you know, their life story. I'm everybody's best friend in about an hour. As soon as I start working on him, I got my friend Tom right here, and everything about him, he's my girlfriend, I love him. He moved across the hall from me, and I tell you what, it's the best neighbor I ever had, love you. He's awesome. But we get there, I'm like, well, you just let me know if you want to be quiet, or you want to talk, whatever. We've been talking like nonstop, you know. Love the guy. But what's great about that, you know, you find out everything about people. Unfortunately, sometimes I'll have clients come in, be a husband and wife. Shit, one's right behind the other. And this one's bitching about that one, that one's bitching about that one. I've saved many marriages, I'll tell you that. One guy comes in, he's like, oh, hell with it, Swedish Day, that's just a Hallmark holiday. I said, really? Do you want to sleep on the couch for the next month? He's like, well, no. I said, go get some damn flowers, get a box of candy, and get the hell out of here, seriously. Next time I see her, she tells me about it, I'm like, oh, that's awesome, I love that. Precious. Well, anyway, you know, a lot of my clients will complain about their sex life and everything to me, too. I'm a massage therapist. It doesn't mean I'm a sex therapist, but they seem to get that mixed up sometimes. Well, anyway, they'll be talking about, you know, oh, my God, I can't get laid. I can't get sex. It only happens once every week. I said, you know what? You're lucky. Shut up. Well, anyway, you know, raising kids is hard, and, you know, when you got your child going on, it's like when they shock the shit out of you. You'll be driving in the car next to you, and they tell you, well, I had sex. God! You know, you're thinking about, you know, change their diaper and everything else, and it's like, God! And then, you know, I don't blame it on my son. I'm like, well, that slut. That slut took advantage of my son. That's bullshit. God dang, you know. It's not his fault, you know. She got it all turned on, and doesn't come on. You know? So then first I have to be all cool about it, because before I did massage therapy, I was in the medical field. I'm like, okay, I better approach this the right way, you know, try to be like, you know, just all cool. Did you use a condom? Yeah, I did. Okay, thank God. Okay. Well, you know, condoms can break, you know. And I'm too young to be a grandma, okay? You understand this? Yeah, okay. And then you try to make it, you know, first time I remember, I flashed back to when he was younger. Mom, why I like sex? And I won't lie to the kid. I'm like, yeah, you will. And he's like, permanent grin stayed on his face, and, you know, God almighty, so that flashback came. And then when he told me that about the girl and everything, I'm like, oh, God, okay, did you use condom? Yeah, I did. But you don't want to make it too bad for him. Like, you know, so my medical part of me wants to say, you know how many diseases are out there? You can find the woman of your dream, okay? You can get HPV from somebody else and give it to her, and by God, she'll end up with cervical cancer, you know? God, Mom, you know, I'm just telling you, son, seriously, Jesus. Well, anyway, but, you know, a lot of my clients, when they complain about things, and I have a lot of female clients come in, you know, everybody wants to look good, you know, they can't help it. That's a normal thing. Well, personally, I think when women get breast implants, I think they should be flavored. You know, seriously. What do you want? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, whatever you want, man. That would be awesome. So I try to solve all my clients' problems. I don't give them a massage or everything else, but a lot of them come in real tough. I'll get these big athletes coming in. They, I look at me. I'm 5'1.5" tall. They think I can't do anything. These guys come in. Yeah, look at Tom. He barely made it here tonight. I asked him, "Did you take your pain pills before you got here?" Yeah. He's been drinking ever since I saw him, so my bill's sore. But I'll get these big athletes in here. Hey, give me that deep tissue. I'll give it to you, okay? But I get there and start working over everything else. I'm like, oh my God, I see dead people. I'm like, well, walk towards the light. Walk towards the light. I'm like, shit, give me your credit card first, then you cross over. Well, everybody, my name's Kristy. It's good to see you.
Yeah!
Thank you, Kristy. Keep it going.